and this is Live Happy. This will be my first episode to my new channel, and it's just, the title's obvious. I'm just making people happy, and I think I want to start with geocaching. It makes me happy, and I'm pretty sure it will make you happy. So what is geocaching? It is pretty much a treasure hunt, and I know as a kid you wanted to go treasure hunting. Well, now you can do it. You use a GPS-enabled device, you put coordinates in, and you look for the cache.
These caches can be any place from a stick to tiny little magnets on the back of benches, deep in forests, or at a local convenience store where you walk by every day and you just never knew it was there.
But before we go into more detail, where is this? Well, you have to go on geocaching.com and register for a basic membership. If you get great, go for the premium. But I recommend to stay with basic at first.
Basic is free, doesn't cost you a thing, and it'll show you all the geocaches around the world, including ones that are right in your backyard.
Okay, so you go into geocaching, you log in, and the first thing that pops up is a little coordinate thing. You can put your address in, but I think the best way you could go is to go on Google Maps, find your location, and pinpoint it and get the coordinates. It pinpoints it much better that way. And you put it in, and it'll show you a whole list of caches. There are different caches. There are traditional, which is just a cache. You find it, you log it, you're done. There's multi-caches, where you find the location, then there's a hint, and then you move to the next location, and that's where that cache is. There are also virtual caches, which I believe is just online, and there's earth caches where they just show you a spot, like castle in Germany or something. There's not an actual cache, but there's a lot. You can go on geocaching to learn more. I'm not going to go into depth with it. I just want to explain a little bit and show you our adventures, as I will have a whole folder of geocaching.
Now, what each cache, once you click on a cache that's close to you, so you can go find one, they give you coordinates and a detailed description of what each cache is about, and how you go about finding it and why they hit it in a certain location. Now, these coordinates can be easily put into your phone or your GPS device, and it'll pinpoint you to approximately, few feet of the geocache, depending on the
how good the person pinpointed it.
How good the person pinpointed it, and how well your GPS is. Yeah, some GPSs are just inferior to others. So, and it works well if you have good cell service. Also, you can look and see what people commented about it, whether it was hard, whether it was a cool find, or whether they took pictures, because you can actually take pictures of your find.
If you want to cheat, you can look at people's pictures. Sometimes they'll give away what the container looks like. Sometimes they'll give you away the location too. So if you're having a hard time,
but shh.
Yeah, no one. But it says spoilers down there before you go down there. So if you don't want spoilers, don't read the comments. Or don't look, because it will give you away sometimes. We're just going to show you our trackers, which, by the way, a tracker is a device you can buy on geocaching. They're actually not that expensive. They're pretty cheap, and they're great quality. You go online, you log, you get it, you activate it, and you put a goal. You say, I want it to go into all the 7 continents. And yes, it can go to Antarctica and even space. There's a space station up there with a geocache. How cool is that?
Now, here's what Brittany failed to tell you, is that in some of the caches that are a little bigger, you'll find items in there that people, once again, it's like a treasure hunt, but this is like a treasure hunt where you bring something and then you take something of equal value.
Or less.
Or less.
More.
Approximate, size and a value.
But you do not have to trade trackers. If you see a tracker, you can pick it up and go.
Exactly, and what a tracker does is it tells you like a certain item. Let's say, for instance, this spring fling coin, which we just found, it tells you via the code on the back where it's been and where
Its
it
goals.
travels as people find it, pick it up, and drag it to a new location. And then you can, let's say the person that put this down originally wanted it to go through all the 50 states. You can show you the progress it makes and help and see if you can help it along its way.
Yeah, goals can be vague or very specific. Like there was one called the Penguin. The girl wanted it to go to Antarctica specifically, and then meet up with her sister's tracker in the North Pole. This one, on the other hand, the Spring Fling one, is just travel all around. It wasn't even that specific. We made a pretty specific tracker. It was a dolphin, and we made it pretty specific where we wanted it to go and stuff like that. And we actually got a tracker for ourselves, so when we travel, we can pinpoint where we've been together as a couple.
Yes, and see how many miles. Like it'll tell you the distance between each cache, and then you can see how far you've traveled and which ones you found, and it'll keep track of the caches that you found along the way, and it's pretty neat. Now, what we have here is ours. Ours is a 2-set.
I have to bring it.
What was this, for my birthday? Yeah? This was for my birthday, so this is the big version of ours, so I can keep this at home. And it has, obviously, it has a trackable number on it, and it also has a little twin, which we travel around with ourselves. It has the same tracker code, and it tells us where we've been and what we've experienced. The key is that you don't want to do this by yourself.
You don't.
A lot of times it's very hard, and it takes a little while to find, and it's fun finding them, and it's a lot better if you do it as a partner instead of by yourself, because when you're by yourself and you're not starting to find it, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, and then you kind of give up. But when you're with someone else, you can cover twice the ground, and you get 2 times the ideas, and
you have 2 heads instead of 1 on.
Exactly, and then you can take video of you guys finding it and pictures, and
you have fun.
And it's a better time.
You have a lot of fun, especially when you get chased by a dog.
Oh yes, we got chased by a dog.
We didn't find it though. But we're going to show you one of our adventures added onto this video. And we'll have we have like places that we go to, like Philly or something, and we'll have a whole video of Philly, but we'll also take out our geocaching adventure and make separate videos in case you just want to see that.
And what's great about it is that, let's say you go on vacation somewhere. When you're on vacation, you can take, we went to go visit Philly, and we went to see the Liberty Bell and the Independence Hall, and right next to the Liberty Bell and the Independence Hall there were geocaches. So while we were walking around waiting for, places to open up and lines to shorten and events to close, we went and we stopped by the local caches, quickly logged a couple of finds, and had some funny stories that happened.
Which you will see.
Have ice cream, that's our thing. And make a good time out of it, because then you remember the place a little bit better, and you don't just sit in line listening to some boring guy talk about, signing the Declaration.
If this video made at least one person happy, then I'm happy. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more geocaching, traveling, tips on certain things, happiness.
Now, when we get together, we go geocaching every time.
That's only we go together. We never go alone, so it'll be like a 3-month update, probably.
Yeah, so there are times where we won't be going geocaching for a while, because I'm in New Jersey, she's in Florida, so when we do get together, though, we do go geocaching and exploring the area, and we will update
geocaching
the channel with new geocache finds and adventures.
So subscribe. If you have anything you want me to talk about or anything specific you'd like to see, I'll almost do anything. So let me know in the comment section below. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. What is geocaching, Chris?
You can't. No, you haven't.
Don't turn it off. It just keeps going. We'll cut it.
You can't do that to me.
It's a treasure hunt. Ready?
I wasn't prepared. I thought I was. I'm just here to.
You can say some stuff too.
You suck. No, you don't dare do that.
Then you ask me.
What the heck is that little 2.7 M? Oh. It took a picture.
Oh.
It tells you when to take. Look, see, 2.7 M. I guess that's a spile. See, look, see, it took the picture.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, you just took another one. And another one.
Whatever, it'll be fine. If this video made at least, whoa, I did this off top. If this video made at least one person happy, then I'm happy.
I'm not.